Hi guys, Irene from Rainy Rocks here. Thanks for joining me. In this video, I'm going to show you how I make one of my ocean-inspired charcuterie boards. Let's begin. So in this cup, I have clear resin that I am drawing out my ocean lines. Excuse me, my water line. And now I have pre-mixed my colors, so I'm using Prussian blue, phthalo blue, deep turquoise, black diamond Bora blue, Aquamarine Mica, and Castin'Craft. All the colors that I'm using will be in the description. So here I'm laying out the colors. And then we'll mix them up here. Let's make sure that the colors do not go beyond the clear resin line. You may have noticed as well that I'm not using all of my colors, and that's because I just like to have some on hand just in case I want to change something. And it usually happens that I won't like something as as the project's going along, so I change quite a bit. So it's always good to have a little bit of extra resin for any changes. So here, just blending in the blues. Now I've all mixed in my a little bit of I think about 10 drops of Castin'Craft in about an ounce of clear resin. And now we're just going to lay it along the water line just before it. Oops, I'm going to drip there, clean that up with a baby wipe. Now I'll go get my heat gun. And we're just going to blend in the colors a little bit. Not too much. I have it on medium heat here. Now on high heat, I push out the Castin'Craft into the blue. And you don't want to apply too much heat, because if you do, you won't get the lacing. Less heat, the better. And the trick with this also is to let it be and let the lacing in the cells develop. So now I go in with my torch and I give it light zaps here and there to see if I can get the Castin'Craft to give me some more lacing. The lacing is pretty good. It's coming along, but we're not there yet. So now I'm just adding a little bit more of the Prussian blue in areas that I feel it needs to be. In areas that it's missing something. We'll add a little bit more of the phthalo blue. And Just a little bit more. And now we'll just add some more Castin'Craft to the waterline. Need some more waves on the handles, so we'll just add a little bit of the white in there. I like that area, so I felt that at that time I wasn't going to add any more Castin'Craft. So now just give it a light zap with your heat gun, not too much. Just blow out the paint a little, blend it in. Give it a couple more zaps. Sorry, a few more zaps with the torch. And also some air bubbles that I see. So I'm not feeling it at this point. So I think we're just going to add a little bit more of the remainder of my colors. So we'll just add the rest of my Prussian blue. And you'll see that I'm placing it over the the lacing that's already existing, and that's fine. It actually will create some depth. And just blend that in just a tad. Oops. Now I'm just going to thickly lay on the Castin'Craft here. Decided to cover the entire lineup this time around. And we're just going to blow it out. Forward, back. Because at this point I'm deciding that I want crashing waves. Forward, back. You have a little bit of a receding line there, that's fine. Because we'll just go in there and touch it up with some more Castin'Craft. But first, we'll just zap it with the torch. And I'm tilting it forward a bit, just to get a little bit more movement. And now just clean it up at some interest. Painting with a stick and a heat gun. So I'm loving it right now. The cells are just amazing. The lacing is great. And as time goes on, they'll develop even more. And I'm not going to put any more heat, just one final sweep through here with the heat gun to pop any bubbles, or torch, I mean, to pop bubbles, and we're done. And so now I'm just taking my finger with some drips and making sure that the sides are covered. And we'll leave it alone. Just like my husband says, walk away. So it's the following day, my resin has dried, and we're going to take the tape off the back. So here you'll see that I'm using my heat gun to loosen the drips, or to and see, it just comes off very smoothly once you heat it up. I have a little bit of seepage there, not too bad. So I'll just go in with some fine grit sandpaper and sand that off quickly. Not bad at all. And just quickly give it a sand down. Okay, so the sanding's done, and now I just took a clean wet cloth and I'm wiping the board down. Make sure that there's no dust. Now it's time to oil the board. So here I'm using food grade mineral oil. Take a clean cloth and just rub it into the wood. And this is one of my favorite parts, when you see your project come to life and when the grain of the wood shows through when you're oiling it, and how you see it complement your design. I absolutely love how this one turned out. I live by the ocean, 5-minute walk to the ocean. Every day on my drive to work, I see the ocean. It's my inspiration, and I wouldn't live anywhere else. I'll just rub it in there nicely. I'll probably do 2 coats of this, so let this one dry. Well, we'll do the back first, and then I'll let the sides dry, and then I'll apply another coat, and it should let it dry again, and it'll be good to go. Okay, we'll speed this part up. All right, the back is done, and now for the reveal. Here she is, folks. The lacing is amazing. The color is just awesome. I love this board. Thank you for watching.